This.
Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to Naijhas Speaks. I'm Naijha Wright-Brown, contributing for Jane Unchained News, co-owner of the Land of Kush Vegan Soul Bistro in Baltimore, and executive director of the Black Vegetarian Society. Hey, it's cold outside, but it's hot in here, and we're going to be talking about vegan ice cream and who makes the best vegan ice cream. I got the husband and wife duo right here ready for you. So, hey, let's bring them on right now.
Hey, Nigel, how are you?
How are we doing? How's it going out there? I have to tell the viewers this Cajou ice cream. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly because it's doing so well at the Land of Kush in our milkshakes. And I know you specially make a vanilla flavor, and you do a whole lot more with your flavors. But that vanilla flavor, cashew-based ice cream in our Oreo shakes, vanilla shakes, and strawberry, we can't even keep the stuff stocked. It's just so. You know what? Let's get to your story. Tell us all about you. And question is, are you actually vegan or plant-based?
Yes, we are. Well, as of this year, we were not plant-based the entire time, but we were what we called plant-forward, where we were probably around 90-10. And then we kind of moved towards just using a little bit of meat, like maybe one anchovy fillet or something like that for flavoring an entire pot. But as of this year, we went 100% plant-based.
Oh, wow. What caused you to do that? I'm always curious.
I think, obviously the health reasons, and, we have a lot that we want to share when it comes to plant-based. We have a lot of, our sister company is something called Global Chop Up. And what we want to do is kind of feature plant-based foods from around the world. If you ever get bored with, roasted vegetables or salads or whatever, you can take the same ingredients and make these amazing meals that are recipes from around the world. And
so tell us your story. How did you get into making vegan ice cream? Why vegan ice cream?
Well, first of all, we're both foodies. I'm a chef. Nicole became a certified raw food chef when our first son was born. He was born severely premature. He was allergic to soy. He was allergic to dairy. There's a saying that I like to say to myself at times, and I tell other people, that necessity breeds purpose.
Yes.
And it was necessary for us, for his health, for the health of our families. For me, as I didn't have my kids when I was young.
Me neither. I'm 40. I had my first child and only child 40. Me and Greg. So I feel your pain. Late started.
We're 35 in the house.
Yeah. So working as a chef, I realized ingredients in food is one of those things, the few things in life and on this planet that can help us as a society better ourselves with very little effort. Everybody eats. You eat the right thing, it's going to make you feel a certain way. It's going to clear your mind. It's going to help your body. It's going to help you overall.
But the other thing is that our kid was born premature. And so he was being given, so he was born premature. So that means he couldn't nurse. So when we were giving him formula, we gave him what the doctor recommended, which was like the dairy-based formula. And he started to have stomach issues. Then we gave him soy. And when we looked up soy, we were like, no. And so we stayed away from lactose for a while. But when he got to an age where he could start enjoying ice cream, he was enjoying it. But every time, had stomach issues. So that was when we decided, okay, let's look for some dairy alternatives. And when we looked for dairy alternatives on the market, we found that everything that we saw seemed to have artificial taste, textures, or ingredients. And so both having a chef background and both wanting to, are really concerned about real food and real ingredients, we just put our heads together and said, let's just start making our own. So we played a little bit with some cashew milk, macadamia milk, almond milk, hazelnut milk. We did all the different nut milks, all the milks.
Okay.
And then we just came up with a formula that our children loved. And when they loved it, we started sharing it with friends and family. They loved it. And when we moved up to this area, because we were living in Florida at the time, we moved up to right outside of DC in Reston, and shared it with friends and family there. And they were like, this is amazing. You guys need to be doing something with this. And we were like, okay, well, maybe we should.
It's hard to find really good ice cream. And I have to tell you, my friend Willie Flowers, I think you know Willie Flowers. He's president of Maryland State and NAACP conference and executive director of the Park Heights Community Health Alliance. He was the first person to tell me about Kah-jū. And I don't know if we were busy organizing vegan, or whatever was going on. It was a lot going on. I was like, oh yeah, I got to check them out. And then we had a vegan restaurant week, and you did a pop-up at the Land of Kush. Right. And, our storage space is we just don't have enough storage space. And I think we had that whole conversation about, it's hard to store this. We don't have enough room or whatever. But during COVID, when COVID began and we were having a hard time finding our ice cream, the ice cream we were using was just plain vanilla, so delicious. And sometimes it was almond dream. Things changed, UNFI either wasn't carrying or whatever was going on. And then I said, wait a minute. I know you have all these great flavors. Can you just do this? Because I know how our customers are. They wanted the Oreos. I said, can you just do this for us? And I think it'd be a great buy local business to business deal. And let me tell you something, Dwight, we had the 5 cases and now we got to go to 10 cases, and this stuff is really good. Our staff loves it. Everyone loves it. Let me just show people a picture. These are the flavored ice cream. Talk to us about some of the flavors. We're getting questions right now like, where can I buy? Paul is asking, where can I buy? Where can people get this ice cream? Tell us about that.
So we can, if you're in the Baltimore area, we sell it in a number of stores, like the Eddie's stores. We sell it in restaurants like Golden West Cafe.
Yes.
Market. Growls in Hereford is carrying it, and hopefully they're going to carry it in all of the Growls really soon.
Rooftop Hot.
We sell it in small markets like Treehouse Cafe, Rooftop Culinary Architecture.
Yes.
So all the gourmet grocers are carrying it. The restaurants that are, we've got our Wicked Sisters, Water for Chocolate, Golden West. Who else? There's a bunch. I can't think of them right now. But go on our website in 2 weeks, and we're redoing our website. And we're going to have a pint finder. So in 2 weeks, we have a pint finder, and that pint finder is going to tell you everywhere we carry it. If you're in Rockville, we're in Dawson's Market. If you're in DC, we're in Glenn's Garden Market.
Annabeth's.
If you're in Annapolis, we're in Annabeth's. Let's see. So yeah, we are coming along. And then obviously online, we are moving towards shipping regionally. It's our next step to shipping nationwide. So we're just getting that started. When our new website is launched, it will have shipping nationwide capability with it. So that's going to look for that in March.
That's awesome. I just updated the ticker with is the website still going to be CajouCreamery.com?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the website. Yeah. I just updated the ticker with the website, but look at these flavors. Talk to us about the flavors. I have the picture up. We're looking at horchata. Is that talk to us about these flavors. We want to hear about them. The picture's up, and you're making me hungry with this ice cream.
Well, our flavors are globally inspired. They are places that we've either been to lived, vacationed, it's places, the food that we love. Horchata is a North African drink that was brought to South America, Spain and South America. But it's an African drink. It's made with cinnamon. It was originally made with tiger nuts, but tiger nuts is something that's difficult to grow. So we decided to make it with cashews, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the best. I'm sorry, like hands down. Look at this 100% plant. I have the website up here, folks. I just have to show you 100% plant-based ice cream.
Absolutely.
And it is so, oh, look, someone says horchata. OMG. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Sophia, yes, you're going to love it.
Publix is a large grocery store in the Southeast. Please go to Publix. Yes, yes. Somebody said, come back to Florida. I'm like, no. Come back to Florida. Yes, the ice cream looks amazing. You see, I had the picture up so long because I'm like, you really gotta, the seeing is what you have to taste this ice cream. I went to Treehouse Cafe and everyone, it's Maryland Vegan Restaurant Week. So, and Treehouse is a participant in Maryland Vegan Restaurant Week. They had like the pies. It was around the holidays. They had the pie with that. Oh my God, my mouth, it was just melting in my mouth. I'm like, you got to try these. If you haven't had Kah-jū, I'm sorry. Like, you're really, really missing it out. Yeah. Oh, you said spell it. Someone said spell it, please. I can't see the name even with my glasses on. Cajou, Cajou Creamery.com is the website. And yes, kids are the best critics. They love it. They love it.
They will tell you all about yourself. They will tell you whether they like it, and they'll be honest. And so we get all of they're our first tasters and our last. They decide what flavor goes and what flavor doesn't.
Hands down. Well, talk to us about your outlook on the vegan movement in general and the vegan product industry. Because when you started this business, you weren't fully plant-based, but you really felt like this is a product we have to come out with. Why? So talk about the outlook and the vegan movement in general. What do you see from your perspective?
I mean, we see it as the future. I know that when I was studying for the bar exam in 2004, I went raw vegan.
You're a lawyer?
Yeah.
Did you tell us that? You're a lawyer? What do you practice?
Sorry?
What law?
I was a prosecutor and criminal defense attorney for years in Miami.
Woo! In Miami? Oh my God. I know you was busy out there. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. But when I was studying for the bar, prior to studying for the bar, I was eating whatever. But when I learned about the fact that the raw vegan movement, when you cook your food, it loses the enzymes. So it kind of just ferments in your belly. Da, da, da. Yes. So I went raw vegan. I have never had so much mental clarity. I had lost weight. I was radiant. It just felt like I was a brand new person. Plus I could study for hours at a time, which is something
you feel alive.
I felt alive.
That's what happens when you eat live foods.
That's right.
Not dead. It's totally different. That's what happens when you consume live foods.
When you consume foods that are literally living.
Yes.
Sort of like, wait a minute. So when we started talking about ice cream, I was like, there's
right. That's boss lady right there. Yeah.
When we started making it, there are many ways you can make it, right? So we could have cooked the base with the cashew milk. We could have cooked it, but instead, no, it's 100% raw because it's like all the nutritional value is still there. There's nothing that's done to it. We just add either raw or slightly cooked ingredients. Obviously, we have a sweet potato pie. So
right.
We cook the sweet potatoes. We roast the sweet potatoes and then fold those into our well, he can tell you more about what he did because that's what he does. But I'm saying that we were really concerned about not compromising the nutritional integrity of our products. So you get all the benefits of cashews. And if you didn't know, cashews are considered nature's vitamin pill. They have so many vitamins and minerals in them. And so you're getting all of that in ours, and you're not getting a lot of fillers in our ice cream. You're getting what? I don't remember exactly. I think it's like a quarter cup of cashews in each, at least a quarter cup of cashews in each pint. Like you're getting the full nutritional value. So you can feel good about eating this and feeding it to your family.
Cheesecake, everybody. Cheesecake. Look, the product is banging. And anybody knows when I say it's banging, it's banging. I go around town and look. If you haven't had Kah-jū ice cream, you missing out big time. I don't even want to name any other ice cream distributor out there because we're not going to talk about them on this show. Let me put that banner up. who makes the best ice cream? Cajou, Black owned, for us, by us, local to Baltimore. You can get it at the places they mentioned. You can get that Atlantic Kush in the milkshake.
Oh my God, those milkshakes are off the chain. Those milkshakes. I was coming back from somewhere the other day and fiending for the milkshake. I had just gotten off the plane. And I was like, drive me to Land of Kush. And we
Nicole, you don't even know. Like, I'm like, why did we wait so long? I'm like, why did we wait so long? You know, but you're in the grind every day with business. And talking about business, how were things going pre-COVID and how are you navigating now during COVID with your business?
I have to say, thanks to the universe, thanks to our people who supported us, that we have not been significantly impacted.
Blessings.
Especially our business, because ice cream is comfort food. Everybody wants comfort food. Everybody wants to feel safe. Everybody needs, it's the blankets of dessert, okay? It gives you a warm hug when you want it. So,
I cannot eat cake without ice cream, you know.
Oh,
so, and we carry a couple of other Black-owned companies, Sweet and Natural and Zoe's, and I gotta have their stuff with some of the Cajou ice cream. You know what I'm saying? I have to have my cake and ice cream. It just can't be just cake.
Absolutely.
Look, yeah, that's right. This is what it's about. I'm teasing you with the fabulous cup. Nah, it's not tea. Go out and try this stuff. Do you still do the drop and deliver? Are you still doing that?
That's one of the things we started with when the pandemic hit, because we realized people are stuck at home. And just going to the grocery stores in the very, very beginning, I noticed all the ice cream shelves were empty.
Exactly. Now you see my point, right?
In every store, it didn't matter what brand, everything. Popsicles, ice cream bars, cakes, sundaes, everything was gone. And, you know, being the boss that she is, she said, we should do a porch drop. And
wow.
we started that and it took off.
Well, we were hearing from our customers, you know, where are you guys? And so we said, you know what, how are we going to continue to accommodate our customers so that they don't have to, so if they feel unsafe going out, we started off with these contact-free deliveries. So we dropped them to your porch and then walked away so that you had, you know, you could still have the ice cream, even if you didn't feel safe coming out to the markets or you didn't feel safe going to the stores or the restaurants. The restaurants weren't even open. And so that took off. That was huge.
You have fans, you have tons of fans. People can't wait for you to start shipping to Florida. They want you to come back to Florida. They want to get the sweet potato pie with some whipped cream. Brilliant idea. You know, yeah, absolutely. Because you have to listen to the customers. Now, I'm sure you have customers that have a lot of requests. I'm sure, you know, you can implement some things, but not everything. Has there been a request that's just been like totally out there that like, we're going to put that down. We're not sure we're going to get to that right now, but.
In terms of flavors or in terms of what?
Like anything that you come across your feedback where you're like, you know, we might not be able to do that now, but maybe we can think about, or we're probably not going to do that at all.
I mean, we've had requests from Hawaii. Can you get food?
Jersey in the house. I know we can get to Jersey. Okay, Hawaii. Yeah, that might be a little, you know. We gotta figure that out.
By the time you get it, you're gonna have soup.
Exactly. So I want to go to this website again. You know, the packaging is just brilliant. Just the colors. Just so brilliant. Did you come up with this yourself, or did you seek assistance?
No, we got a designer work on it, and it was hard to kind of figure out what it was that we wanted to show. You know, like we had so much of this brand, so he really helped us to identify. And
let me step in here. She's lying. She told the designer what she wanted.
That's That's right. That's what you're supposed to do, Dwight. Tell the truth. Like, because I know the designer probably came up with some stuff and she was like, okay, this look all right. But, let me tell you something. It's brilliant design. It really it makes you want to buy it. It really does. Like, when you look at it, horchata, baklava, cheesecake, I want all of it.
It jumps off the shelf.
Yeah, he helped us come up with a brand identity, though, and then he helped us come up with something that jumps off the shelf. Because a lot of ice cream packaging is kind of stale. So we wanted something that was colorful. Oh, play that video.
Yeah, I gotta. Is there sound to? I gotta. Let me reshare it. There's I gotta There's no sound. Okay, then we can play it. Okay, because I'll play it. Mexican cacao. You got a Mexican cacao. Okay, let's play that. Let's see what this looks like.
This is just a video that shows you the drizzle. It's just the drizzle. This is our ice cream sundae that we did for Valentine's Day. Look at that drizzle. So Dwight,
for Valentine's Day. Okay, see, stop it, Nicole. Just stop.
Dwight makes that vegan caramel.
That is so cool.
He makes that vegan caramel and he makes the vegan chocolate syrup. And we offered that plus Amaretto cherries for our ice cream sundae kit for Valentine's Day. And we think we got so many people loved it. And they were like, you got to keep this on. So we think we're going to have this ice cream sundae kit available, especially when we open our shop. We haven't even talked about our shop, Naijha.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting. That's my next question. See, Nicole, we on the same page. Upcoming projects and developments. We know that you have the new website coming, but let's talk about, the new shop. What's up? Where is it going to be? When is it going to be ready?
Okay. Our shop is going to be. I'm sorry, I'm eating the ice cream.
Okay, before you answer that, somebody has a question about honey. Is there any honey in it?
No, it's vegan.
No honey.
It's vegan.
Okay, 100% vegan, y'all. No honey. All right, let's talk about the new shop.
So our shop is going to be open spring of this year. So grand opening sometime in the spring. We're going to know a little bit closer to the time. Build out is. The kids are like fighting over the ice cream. They're fighting over the ice cream. So we are building out in Howard Row in Baltimore City. And it's going to allow us to Canada. Wow. Come on now. My family.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
The Canada? Okay.
Like, okay, when's the ice cream coming? We hope it's coming soon. You're
going to be right. I can walk over there from where we're at.
Exactly. So it's going to be Howard Row in Baltimore City. We applied for a storefront competition and we won, which means that we get a year of rent for free.
We can use that right now.
So we have 3 years in this new spot and then we'll see, what happens. We're looking for other things too. There's more things in the works, but we cannot announce that yet.
I got you. I sit on some committees, so I've probably seen some things come across the desk. Oh yeah. People have no idea what I'm involved with, but when it comes to plant-based stuff, I'm involved with a lot.
I know.
Nigel, we know
you're the queen. You're the queen of plant-based.
If my stamp of approval is on it, don't worry, I got your back. If you weren't making vegan ice cream, what would you be doing? I know you were a lawyer. So that's something you were doing. But besides that, if you weren't making this vegan ice cream, what would you be doing, Nicole and Dwight?
Well, personally, I'd be miserable because I find that I love food. I knew I needed to be doing something food related, but I kept doing other things. I was a lawyer, but I had my own firm, but I still wasn't satisfied. And my girlfriend said to me one time, we were swimming in the ocean, and she said to me, I told her I was looking for another job, and she was like, why? And I said, because, I'm not liking this job. She turned to me and she said, Nicole, you will never be happy until you do your own thing.
Right.
Food.
Right.
Like, you got to recognize that about yourself. And, when one of your girls, somebody who knows you, been knowing you for a long time, says that to you, you have to think about it.
Yes.
Now I am the most satisfied and content I've ever been. So
I know you are. I see you around and you just be kicked back like boss lady queen. Like, you know what? I got this. Let me bring that back up. I got the best vegan ice cream. Okay, don't touch me.
What would you be doing if you were doing this?
I'd be in food, I was the sous chef at the National Gallery of Art before I moved to Baltimore. Even when we were making ice cream, I was working at the gallery as one of their sous chefs. And it's, for me, food is my language, my love language. You know,
it is. He said in his vows, I will always feed you.
You got one too? Oh my God, we gotta connect. Don't you love a man that cooks? I don't have to make anything. Like Greg does all the guy. Like I'm like, you know, I feel so bad sometimes that I want to whip up some spaghetti or something.
Can you cook, Naijha? Can you cook?
Yes. Yeah, I cook. As a matter of fact, you know, I was the one that came up with, you know, let's do vegan soul food because Greg was making some of these dishes and I said, they good, they're all right, but I don't know about people be familiar with this. And we trying to spread the vegan message. So we gotta bring some things that people familiar with, like some collard, just basic. Sometimes men, they do the gourmet cooking. It's like, you know, okay, this is good. But I don't know about people gonna recognize anything on this place, you know. So we got to do some basic stuff. And 10 years in the making. So you know, we got to be doing something right. It's been a hard ride.
But we're following your example. You're doing it. You're leading the way in Baltimore.
It's rough. It's rough. One day at a time, and just work to keep the lights on because that's the most important thing.
We heard about Land of Kush before we moved to Baltimore.
Yep.
Oh, I appreciate
one of the first stops that we made in Baltimore before we moved here. We were like, oh, let's check it out. And we were like, well, we heard about Land of Kush. We stopped there first. We didn't know you guys, but we stopped there first. And then Willie told me about you.
Yeah, Willie's amazing. I love Willie. Willie is
a connector. He's
part of the Black Vet Society of Maryland. So I love the work that Willie Flowers is doing in the communities that he touches. How can we best connect with you? I'm going to bring the website again. And before you answer that question, I just want to give a shout out to the sponsors. Let me bring the banner up so people know what we're talking about. Who makes the best vegan ice cream? We've just decided Cajou Creamery makes the best vegan ice cream, hands down. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment on Naijhas Speaks, because this is what I'm giving you. I'm giving you people, events, culture, food. You can't do you can't get any better than that.
That's right.
Food, people, events, culture. We got it all right here. So I want to shout out my sponsors: A Welfare World, Veg Fund, Eat the Change, Women Funders in Animal Rights, Mercy for Animals through the People's Fund, nutritionfacts.org. And Jane Unchained News for allowing us this platform to share this valuable information with her West Coast audience, global, actually, not just what she's based in the West Coast, but globally. You know, we are connecting with folks through Naijhas Speaks. So definitely like, subscribe, comment on NaijhasSpeaks.com so we can bring more of this content to you. I'm gonna bring up the website again. How can we best connect with Cajou Creamery?
Well, I think the best way for now is to follow us on Instagram so you can see all our updates.
Look at that. Are these the updates? Look at that. Follow along. Look at that.
At CajouCreamery.com.
I'm going to put that in.
At Cajou Creamery on Instagram and Facebook. And then you will see our updates when we start shipping. You'll see that, and you can sign on. And I think that's the best way to keep in touch with us. Also, let me just announce really quick, little shameless plug, that our chef, our executive chef, Chef Dwight, is a contestant in this contest. So we would love you guys to vote for him. If possible.
Where can they vote? And do you have a Twitter account too?
I don't.
Okay, where can we vote? Because I want to put that all on this comment that I'm posting. So IG and Facebook is at Cajou Creamery, and then we're voting where?
It's America's Favorite Chef. Hold on, let me just give you the link.
Put it in the chat. If you got the chat, then I'll put that as a separate comment, and then we'll post that. Just put it in a private chat. Okay. And then I'll copy that. So here you can follow Cajou Creamery on Instagram and Facebook at Cajou Creamery. And then we're going to put that voting link up. And I want to know any best tips that you can share with people trying to get into this business, whether it's retail products, whatever. I mean, I have to say retail products because your model is definitely different from a restaurant model. What would you suggest to aspiring folks that are trying to get into this?
Just do it. I mean, start.
Research.
Yeah, just start. I mean, we could use more vegan products that are real foods, real ingredients. That's one thing that was really important to us. Not just a bunch of fake open stuff, open packages and things like that. No, Dwight makes, and when we will continue to do this. He makes everything. Everything is made from scratch by hand. And so just do it. Sit with and figure out what your passion is, what you're really passionate about, what you really feel like the world needs, and do it.
And I couldn't agree anymore, because had we not done it with Land and Kush, we wouldn't be here 10 years later if we listened to the naysayers and the people telling us how crazy we were. So yeah, just do it. Do it. What is that link? Do you have the link?
I'll just tell you what it is because I can't find the chat.
Okay, one second. What is it?
It's favechef.com.
Favechef, like FAVchef.com.
2020, and then /2021. And then /Dwight Campbell.
Okay, one second. I want to make sure people vote. So vote for Dwight.
We came up with these ice cream flavors, again, from scratch, from hand. So this is like,
that's it. Favechef.com 2021. Dwight.
That's perfect. Yep, that's it.
Awesome. So folks, please go out and vote. We definitely want to show our appreciation for Dwight Campbell. Nicole, thank you for coming on. I know you're all busy making ice cream, so I definitely appreciate this. Please. Cajou Creamery, follow them, go to the website, order some ice cream to be dropped off. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, be safe and stay well and healthy.
Thank you, Nigel.
Oh, not a problem.